Wow. Oh, welcome, guys. It's episode 191, GoldenSaucer.net podcast. Is the best podcast in the world.
We are rapidly approaching episode 200.
Yeah, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing.
Fuck doing stuff.
I was like, I should listen to these old episodes and get some clips. And I'm trying to do that, but it's not going great.
Every time I think of like old episodes, I'm like, there was that time Dookie Shed was here.
I thought about that. We're coming up. The anniversary of that is this month because we remember it was Spooky Dookie.
It was Spooky Dookie.
But this is October.
He said
10th,
he'll come back on as soon as he's in town again.
Yeah, but he lives in LA now, so whatever.
We'll fucking Skype him.
Skype him in. I mean, we can use OBS's newest feature, the ability to screen capture and screen share and do video and all that stuff. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Fuck.
Yeah, OBS, not OBS, Discord. Discord is like setting up just fucking stream straight out of Discord. Who cares?
Yeah, it's good.
Who cares? Al, how you doing?
Not bad.
So it's Joey.
That's all I got.
That's Alf.
That's Alf.
He's Kyle.
All right, that's not confusing at all for the people in the audio. Yeah, the points. Everyone pointed who they are.
Kyle. Alf.
All right, so we're coming hot off the Star Wars trailer. Let's just go right into that. Fuck what.
Jay Sherman. It stinks.
You didn't like it?
No, it was fine. I just wanted to say it stinks.
Alf,
what?
We're coming straight in that Star Wars.
In before trailer. Alf, knuckle dragging AT-ATs.
There was no.
They were definitely redesigned AT-AT.
They were AT-ATs and they were evolved.
The camels are the evolved version.
They had little ridges.
Don't you go back, you. I just saw. It looked cool.
Okay.
It was a cool redesign. I'm assuming they're gonna stand now.
I'm really gonna stand.
Lift it up and they got a big old AT-AT.
I'm crawling it just like this.
There you go, the gorilla punch.
All right.
And then he takes Rey on top of the Death Star. Like,
that's the final battle on top of the Death Star. Two AT-ATs knocking each other.
The greatest evil.
It turns into like fucking Pacific.
That was the evil that Luke was all bitch scared of.
Well, like, why would it have like? It looks like it could grasp. So I'm assuming it's gonna stand.
It's gotta be able to, because remember, all right. So here's the problem with the AT-ATs. Remember, they were dick shit for walking on anything other than flat level terrain.
They did on snow.
And they tripped. That's what I'm saying. The snow.
They crushed the snow to
flat. No, they did a good job. It was the fucking A-wings that took them down.
But they couldn't. They can't. But they didn't have any balance or anything. So
they weren't A-wings. I thought they were A-wings.
A-wings are they're red and like they're shaped.
Yeah, those are just
like the
speeders,
Hoff
speeders,
or whatever.
All right, never mind.
Those things like are capable of like some space travel. Like not a lot. They definitely can't. They definitely can't like jump through hyperspace.
It could definitely get you to the rings of Saturn, but after that, I'm not promising anything.
Those are T-47A speeders there, boys.
Oh, thank you so much.
You think Wikipedia?
Some guy listening right now is like, ooh, they don't know.
That's what I was talking about. You just peeked it right there. You just did it. So don't do that anymore.
No, I'm saying some Star Wars mega fans is getting rage right now.
All right, so I gotta.
Do we talk about Star Wars?
Like so if you want to rage back here. There you go. Yeah. There you go. So that's the thing. So I sorry for anyone who's been listening to the last few episodes. We're trying. A lot of our enthusiasm ruined the product. That's how you sell that. Oh my god. Well, at least it's way over there.
Man.
All right. So any other thoughts on that Star Wars
tiny
trailer?
Dogs really close.
Any other thoughts on the trailer,
it's a trailer.
Luke and his ultimate
robotic
evil
hand.
And robot. Yeah.
I mean, it's just
they were like, remember, he's got one hand.
One hand, yeah. They showed some things like.
I mean, it's just more like, oh, Rey's gonna get persuaded.
Oh, Rey could go dark.
Oh no, she's not gonna go dark.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Porgs.
Yeah, that's what those are. The
new Ewoks.
Literally, there was like 5 seconds where it was alien noise. Just like Chewbacca was like, woo! And then like the other thing was like, bah! God damn it! I hate this movie.
Okay, so any other thought? I mean, I'm gonna go see it. Like I probably won't see it.
I'm gonna go see it. Yeah, I got to see where the fuck they're taking this roller coaster ride to.
I'm not gonna see it at midnight. No way.
No, I'll see it like
2 weeks later.
Yeah, I'll see it like a week after it comes out.
Or what I'll do is I'll wait till the Monday.
I'm gonna watch it in Russian on Joey's Fire Stick.
Yeah, Lego Ninjago is all in Russian. It's so fucking amazing. I went on the simulator like, no. I cannot see this in Russian anywhere else in the world.
Hello, Ninja Dad. How are you?
No, it's not even that.
Why am I Swedish? I'm not Russian.
It's in Russian. Like no subtitles.
Das Baganya Ninjago.
Yes, that is what's happening there.
Did he point out lasagna? Das lasagna.
Das lasagna.
That is exactly what is happening.
Speaking of the trailer, they couldn't fucking feed you any more that Yeah, Leia's gonna die.
Oh yeah.
It's like Jesus
remember I
Christ,
said
man.
I solved that problem. Don't worry.
I was like, all right, you
said
solved that problem.
I said
Back
that
up,
shit
back
like
up, back up.
I said that shit like right at the beginning of it. Like I was like, I'm pretty sure somebody warned me not to watch this trailer.
Yeah, director. No, he says, hey, if you don't want to get spoiled, like it's big synopsis and plots like being highlighted in the trailer.
It's a middle movie.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna wipe out the old cast. It's gonna happen. Like Mark's gonna die in the last one. It's going to happen.
Well, I mean, this one is the last Jedi. I wonder who that is. The new Jedi.
Wouldn't it be great if they killed off the new shitty characters and Luke just hammer fists his way through the rest of the series?
Did they announce the title for Episode 9 yet?
yeah,
What is it?
the search for more money.
Let's
The
see.
Schwartz.
No, I don't think they have. They?
No.
I don't think so.
Wikipedia does not have an answer for that.
Wikipedia.
You don't use Wikipedia?
Yes, yes.
I got a giggle off of that too a second ago. He said it. I was like Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is very funny. That's a good play on words.
All right.
I mean, it used to be called Wikipedia, but now it's just Wikia powered by fandom.
Oh, that's
But it's still called Wikipedia. But anyway, yeah. I mean, say what you want, but they are doing a lot of stuff to be like the nerdy Wikipedia. So
Sure.
Wikia.com.
Yeah, fucking take on Bulbapedia.
I don't know. So the trailer wasn't as intense as like the last, no, the Force Awakens trailer. That music and the score, like building up to like something like amazing. But this one was like, all right, Kylo's being angsty teenager with emo problems.
He had a little thing on his face when we got cut.
Yeah,
like,
he's
I was like, why would you get a robot implant?
He has like cybernetics.
Why does he have robotic scarring?
Well,
like,
he has a robot cheek now.
He's like robotic Neosporin. Like, there we go. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe the fact that like the trailer's like understated minus Leia.
How about this? Everyone's gonna go fucking apeshit. Like, oh, it's amazing, it's Star Wars. I'm like, I'm gonna keep an open mind because Force Awakens lied to me. The member berries hit me. Those member berries are a real thing.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I fall into the
Listen,
watchable.
Force Awakens. I watched it.
It's watchable.
I loved it, and then I watched it again.
It's New Hope again, but
It's New Hope.
But it's watchable.
It's watchable. I just prefer Rogue One before.
I mean, like, if I had to line up a list of films that I would watch again, and I had to go to, do I want to rewatch Force Awakens or do I want to watch
Pixels?
Even like Phantom Menace. Yeah,
it's you know,
the prequels like are significantly worse films.
Yeah, exactly.
Than, like, the ones that are coming out.
Oh no! I give it that. Yeah. Like I'll still watch Force Awakens. I'll watch it again.
I'm happy that these are mediocre and not abysmal. Like
right, that's what I'm saying. Like I
still cash grabs, but like,
I do the same thing.
I'm just saying, like I thought it was new and refreshing when it really was just like a coat of paint.
Yeah.
Oh sure.
Yeah, it was like
I mean, sometimes it takes that second watch.
I don't know.
Sometimes you're just
by
like how dope something is.
Yeah. I completely got the wool over my eyes like on that one.
I mean, it's fair.
It's fair.
It's Star Wars.
It was Star Wars.
Like,
years of not having a movie.
You're allowed to be.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I don't think that's like a fault.
No.
All right.
So I'm being skeptical about this one. The ape knuckle ATTs already have me like.
I just hate that.
They're going to stand. I'm calling it.
So
mark it.
What about
it stands up?
They're going to stand.
So what about let's
pulls out guns.
Rock 'em, sock 'em, ATTs.
Let's do a couple more things and then we can move on to
go
other
for
stuff. What about Finn wielding a lightsaber against Captain Phasma?
That wasn't a lightsaber.
That wasn't
It was a lightsaber.
That was a vibro stick.
Remember the right one? Traitor. Yeah, now he has one.
Okay. Okay.
But it also looked like he
hey,
was
remember?
Oh,
she
God,
ain't.
you are so loud.
Yeah,
Remember, she ain't dead. Captain
They
Phasma was right
yeah.
there.
They put her in the trash compactor.
So also,
But she,
like there was
presumed
like
dead.
that one scene where he was wearing what appeared to be like Imperial, high, like
they're
not
gonna
like high end,
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you look
like an Imperial officer.
Yeah,
aboard,
like an
opposite
something.
nothing. Like it looked political.
Oh really? Mm.
That's what it looked like to me.
it had shoulder pads.
Yeah, it looked political. It looked like Jimmy Smith's Alderaan gear get up.
Oh,
I'll take the girl.
What else? Was there anything else in there? Filming in New Zealand.
That's where you film everything. Like it's just like, what are you filming something in the way in the past or way in the past or way in the future?
And then
New
she's
Zealand.
doing the whole Man of Steel like, and then rocks.
Oh yeah, they're wrong.
I was like,
well, we have the
Well,
most
right, like
most
that, like there was like
powerful-
that big tremor that cracked, and then like Luke was like, "Oh fuck."
he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any validity to secret twins again?
No.
What, like Rey and
Yeah.
Kylo are
No.
related?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, so like that was part of the extended universe before, like
Yeah.
like Leia and Han did have twins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Mary. Who was it? Mary. Who were the kids again?
It was Ben and
Not Mary Jane. Sorry, I don't think it was anything else.
not Jin. It was
It might have been Jace.
Jace.
No.
Jason. No, I think it was Jace.
Jason Solo, yeah. It was Jason Solo, I believe.
You saying Jason or Jace?
Jason.
I think
it was spelled with a. It was like J-A.
Jaina.
No, Jaina's Luke's
Jaina
wife.
and Jaina and twin brother Jason, where Timothy's on expanded.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what we were looking for, right?
I think so.
I'm confused.
And then there's Jaina Solo, Jason
Oh
Solo.
no,
Jace.
Luke's kid was Ben.
Right.
Okay, yeah, and then because of Han's kid, Luke's kid died in some attack or something,
Yeah.
and one of them falls inevitably to the dark
I mean,
side
this is
or
all
something.
Star Wars Legends stuff
That doesn't exist.
Timothy
anymore.
Zahn novels that no longer matter because Disney said fuck them.
Yeah.
The Vaughn Wars are way too brutal. You can't put that shit to film. Like,
And you have Anakin Solo.
yeah.
All right. Anyway, and there's a whole. Hey, this one's on real Wikipedia. All right. So, any last thoughts before we move on to video games and other stuff?
Thank God there's a fucking lightsaber.
There's 2.
I know. Thank
Maybe
God.
3.
Holy shit.
I don't think they didn't show Luke with a lightsaber. I don't think.
I mean, he was holding his for a second.
Yeah, but they didn't show him
He didn't
wielding it.
ignite it or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like when I watched Force Awakens, like the whole time, like I was like,
Get to the business.
somebody throw a fucking pie. Like, Jesus Christ.
All right.
Well, like Kylo stops the laser, right? And then he like mind fucks Rey for a second, and then like there's like the lightsaber fight at
She
the
didn't want the lightsaber, and that's the bit.
I know, but I'm saying like that movie was boring as fuck, and like I just wanted someone to
They
fucking
had to
pull a
rebuild
lightsaber.
from nothing.
That's
You
fine.
you wanted like fucking midway Luke Skywalker flying in like force lightning, swinging like fucking lightsaber around hitting people.
So like, here's the thing. I came from the Timothy Zahn novels where like that shit happens on the reg. Like
I'm
Darth
trying
Bane.
to describe who he's flying in like fucking Iron Man shooting fucking salvo missiles at fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like Darth Bane, like Darth Bane's spark ignites, and then like the minute that it happens, like he just goes full blooded like Sith killer and like murders like an entire mining crew. Like I'm not like out of my mind here thinking that Star Wars should have a fucking bit of action.
All right, I'm just saying.
Also,
All
make that Darth Bane movie.
They're not going to. They're not
He's
doing
too brutal.
anything.
He's too brutal. He kills children. You can't do it.
They're not gonna do it. All right. Okay. Alf, any last thoughts?
Rey's not Luke's daughter.
All right. I think I pretty much.
Rey is Luke's daughter.
No.
My thoughts.
I mean, it looks like they're gonna sell a lot of toys. That's my response.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're gonna squeeze them and they're gonna go meh.
You want porgs? We got porgs. Stupid ass name that someone's like, porg. Yeah, that's a good name.
It's just got to be something that a little kid can yell at you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
They're not dumb. Disney's not dumb with marketing.
All right. All right. So let's move into the thing, like what we normally do.
Sure.
Anyone have anything interesting in their lives this week? I mean, I have some couple things, but like.
Went to go see it, and that shit was abysmal because we live in a fucking college town, and it took me literally 45 minutes to get to the theater, and I missed it, so I got my refund.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that the people in it were
Nope.
terrible. The people in it are terrible too. Jeez, you didn't know.
Nope. Got there like half an hour after. I'm like, okay, that was my fault for leaving that when it was game day.
Mhm.
And then when I got there, the tickets were all sold out, so trying to find seats was going to be impossible. So I said, fuck it, just give me my refund. So I just got drunk at Bahama Breeze.
Really? Was that what you were doing there? You didn't invite me? You know I got that gift card.
Okay. Oh, no. You know I got that gift card, right? I got gift cards everywhere.
I do have gift cards a lot of places. But like, if you go to, I'm just saying, like, there's literally no cost for me to be there other than tipping.
I got to fucking text me, look, Papa John's giving away cheese bread.
That's not what that was.
That's not what that is.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw a picture.
The
and
point of the
just closed
context there is they're like, even pizza can be lonely.
Yeah, they were like, buy the cheesy bread, you lonely fuck.
Because it's a targeted ad. They're like, we
Yeah.
see you're clicking on a lot of single guy stuff.
it. God.
We got a Tinder match.
We noticed that we have a Tinder account active. We also saw that you subscribed to Zusk and then also Bumble
Yeah, exactly. So
and Plenty of Fish. So
Grinder. Okay, well, we got you.
we know you like bread. Get in here.
it's got sausage on
Anyway,
Grinder.
anyone so I mean, like, I had like one, I was sick, which is terrible. Henry was sick, that was terrible. I'm just now barely like getting over it. Someone backed into my car, that was real fucking fun. I knocked the dent out, so that's okay.
Cool.
I was more
Suction
angry.
cup dildo.
We were talking about that.
God.
The video that goes around the internet of the girl who used the big dildo to fucking pull the dent out.
Like you want to talk,
fucking
shit,
genius,
but she
right?
fucking did that shit in like a second. She was like, "I got you," and whipped a fucking giant dick out of her purse. Fucking stuck it to the side of the car and just pulled out a dent.
Have
and
you
it
seen
was
that
like,
video, Al?
What? Oh, the dildo one? Yes.
she pulled a fucking dent out perfect.
My favorite.
Like, it looked great afterwards.
My favorite video is the kids that find the dildos in their parents' thing, and the parents are just like, "This is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna film this shit."
Jeez. You seen the one where like the fucking the dog has the dildo and like, the girl's chasing after the dog and he's just like, "Nope, this is mine."
Like, you're
Dildo's
ruining it.
It's gonna be all fucked up when I give it back.
Oh, good lord.
I'd like to get a return on this.
Whoa!
It was like that in the package.
This was not pet friendly.
I mean, like,
Just like think of the complications of that. Just like it looks like his bite
you
marks
gotta
all
call
over
your
it.
vet and be like, yeah, he ate a lot of how do I put
dick
rubber?
Yeah.
I don't know how I got it, but he ate a lot of it.
There's a lot of rubber.
Do I gotta worry about this?
What exactly is cyber skin made out of?
Silicon and rubber. Do I need to be worried? The answer is no.
Was the Dustin Diamonds rubber?
Most of that silicon.
Yes.
Most of that silicon is food safe. Just pass. I had a. They
Don't want to ask how you know that.
No, they have like
Yo, Pats, don't worry about it.
Your cat ate a pocket pussy.
No, they have like they have those dog bones that are made out of like the same silicone.
Yeah.
That they're meant to like pebble. Like,
dog bone.
Yeah, it's a dog bone.
You do whatever you want with it.
No, yeah. It's the one I go to PetSmart, it's the anal bead looking thing. I'm like, that's a dog toy.
And then like you look at it, you're like, that's only $7. Like versus the fucking same shit at Xmart for $50.
If it's safe enough for the dog to chew.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You can put that wherever you want.
All right. So no one else had any adventures that we
No,
crazy like that, no. I think my week was mostly just whatever.
Okay, that's why I figured as much. That's why we talked about Star Wars for so long.
I celebrated a friend's birthday.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we talked about that. I'm not gonna say rude things. I'll let it go. Whoosh.
I try to stay away from any social media.
Is that why you're not liking my posts?
Jesus Christ!
Did you see? Oh yes.
Yes.
No. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about that in the news.
I guess you would have
and
to.
I don't want to talk about it, but we're going to talk about a little bit of that kind of stuff in the news.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Don't worry about it.
I don't know which one Alpha's particularly talking about, but
everything that's been happening.
Are we talking about Tom Petty? Because that's sad.
Okay, no, don't even get me started on that because Joey has I have a soapbox. I got nice and fucking shined up for that shit.
If he's dead, just say he's dead. Don't tell me he's dead and he's alive.
I mean, let's talk about that real quick. I do like that was a very fitting tribute by this town to
that was cool.
The mural.
The mural's nice.
They're petitioning to keep it like
right.
permanent.
The mural's nice, and I mean, like Bo Diddley Plaza is named after Bo Diddley, another famous musician who's from here. We're
gonna get less than Jake squared, like
the Less Than Jake shopping mall.
Here's the Lake and Jake outhouse.
The Against Me outlet mall.
Against Me was in Gainesville.
Yes, they're from Gainesville.
Born and raised on
Less
FM waves.
Jesus.
Yes,
Christ.
so Less Than Jake and Against Me, Bo Diddley, Tom Petty, there's a couple others like members of other bands are in there.
There's an actress
couple
that's
record
from here
labels
too.
Yeah.
One of the blondes on Scrubs, I think.
Really?
The point is just like we're just gonna run out of the joke is we're running out of things to name because there's not a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that's pretty cool in the Gator game that they all sang
Right,
it.
so
that's really
I
cool.
recommend you
that
watch
what
the
you're
video.
talking
Yeah,
about?
the Gator game.
I
Watch.
did-
Fuck the
hear
Gators,
about
but
that.
that's actually something cool to watch.
Wow.
What? Fuck them.
Did we lose that game? Too?
We did. We lost.
You know what? Yeah.
Tom Petty's rotten in hell now.
Oh really?
We beat FSU. That's all I care about.
Did you see where they sacked the quarterback and like the Miami guy, one of the Miami players sacked like the quarterback and his leg was like stuck over him, so he grabbed his leg and played like an electric guitar.
Yeah, it was fucking cool.
You're just like, wow.
I was like, all right.
They're off the chain there at the U. They are off the chain.
They're all criminals. I love it.
The U is one of my favorite college schools to watch. Just because they're
fun.
And they get a lot of talent. They get a lot of talent.
Shit, the Rock.
Are you talking about
the University of Miami?
Didn't one of their coaches just get busted for cocaine?
Dolphins.
That was the Dolphins.
Oh, okay.
Offensive coach.
Yeah.
Apparently the hook.
No, that was a mystery powdered substance.
That's fucking cocaine. And then they're saying,
What are you a doctor?
What rich white man has fucking baking
and then
powder?
they're saying a prostitute was filming it.
Hey,
he had a $20 bill rolled up.
Hey, that was Advil, and he wanted to get it in quicker.
It was goodies
Cocaine
powder.
It ain't no mysterious substance. When the next day you're like, I resign from this organization.
I saw like one of those memes that was like, does a dolphin do blow like this? And it's like through the snort, and it was upside down, like doing it through like the cloaca. So
I saw another meme. It's like, I would do coke too, considering this season how it's going.
You guys are killing it. All right. Try not to pop the mics. All right.
Dude, like,
no. Wasn't that was we were all laughing, so
okay.
it's very like loud. I don't know. I'm serious. I spent like 10 minutes like adjusting like different compressors and different settings. The only thing is just like
you act like you know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You bought that mixer that you showed us.
He was like
$300
he was
mixer.
like, can I borrow $300? I was like, for sure.
I told you, from $200, bro, and a handy. That's it.
I'll give you an angry handy, Jay.
This thing is
$200.
bulky enough. This thing's bulky enough. That thing is like the length of this table, probably.
I know, but it probably has like robotic.
It doesn't have it. I can
don't want to talk like a robot. Well, who is it? Peter Gabriel that makes the guitars?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
All right. But anyway, Tom Petty thing was so nice. I get mad when people like I'm only gonna say this once, and like I've said it before. Like I really like it when people do nice people for things for other people, but waiting until they're dead to do it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I just like all the Tom Petty fans all of a sudden.
Right.
That's
right.
I mean, it happens with every celebrity.
I'll admit I listened to a little bit more like a little more Tom Petty than like this week.
It's because like FM radio has been playing more Tom Petty.
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie. All I know is Won't Back Down and
American Girl and Last Dance with Mary Jane and
is it Free Falling? Right? He does Free Falling.
There's a lot more than that.
I know.
There was like commercially.
No.
Just watch King of the Hill.
Oh God, no. I've done lucky. Yeah, okay. I've done a handful. I've listened to a handful of his music.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I like it. I'm just not gonna be like, oh, Tom Petty was voiced by his generation. Like, no. It's like, all right, he's good.
No, he was an excellent artist, and you know. All right, so
Gates of Hell finally opened up.
Let's talk about fucking.
We're talking about fucking.
All right, did you guys see the? I guess we can loop that in there. Did you see the SNL cold open this week because it was new? All right, so. The cold, like normally how they do like a little skit, whatever. Yeah. So the cold open for SNL this week was
Wait,
Jason.
Didn't we talk about what you've been playing?
No, we're gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
So the cold open was Jason Aldean, the singer who was at the concert in Vegas for the shooting, singing "I Won't Back Down"
for Tom Petty.
Jeez. So
double entendre on that one.
Yeah. So that was really weird. So I was like, is this Jason Aldean singing "I Won't Back Down" as the cold open? And then it did, because I was like, maybe they fucking canceled SNL. And then Gal Gadot came on and I was like, oh, yeah, it's me, Gal Gadot. Wonder Woman. Then Leslie Jones was funny. And then I didn't realize how old Leslie Jones is.
How old is Leslie?
She's like 50-something.
Well,
she's still funny. Kenan Thompson, also funny.
Kenan Thompson
that OJ skit is hilarious. So,
what up with that?
I remember learning French from him.
All right, so let's talk about what the fuck you've been playing. What have you guys been playing for fucking video games?
So I actually forgot.
Shut up, I'm gonna talk.
No, shut up. So yeah, that's exactly. I forgot I had Disney Afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
$7 on the PS4. It was $1 a game. Beat Darkwing Duck.
You beat it? That game's hard.
Oh, not the rewind feature.
Tailspin is fucking abysmal.
Beat Tailspin. Rewind.
Tailspin I was playing Tailspin.
How many lives do you got? Oh, I got 25. I didn't die.
Enough.
I kept dying. Dude, this one boss, I'm like, if this was an arcade machine, the amount of money Nintendo would have had, or Capcom, rather, but holy shit.
I mean, I can get really far in Rescue Rangers. I can get really far in DuckTales. But
well, my thing is trying to beat all of them now, just to see them. I mean, I know DuckTales I could beat probably without rewinding. But yeah, rewind feature to godsend.
Terrible. The game's terrible.
They're all terrible. No. Tailspin's fucking terrible.
No, I was going to say DuckTales.
Oh, DuckTales is good. Rescue Rangers is garbage.
Really? I like it. I don't know.
It's garbage.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Okay.
Tailspin's stupid. Is like,
I'm not going to defend
Baloo just goes upside down.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's me going backwards. I can go this way.
And I'm like, oh, look, it's Donkey. Oh, he just flew away. Okay.
Don Carnage is here to get shot by 3 bullets and leave.
Who the fuck was the final boss in Tailspin? I don't know.
Shere Khan?
No, it wasn't Shere Khan. I think it was, you fight the air pirates, a big ass ship. You can take it down, like, and then Shere Khan's like, Baloo talks to Kipper, whatever his name is, like
Cloud Kicker.
Yeah, he's like, oh, well, this is the work of Shere Khan. Cloud's like, yeah, we'll get him next time. And there's Shere Khan outside a window looking. I'm like, what?
He's right there. He's right there. Just get him right there.
That's for the sequel.
Darkwing's fun. The ending, he's like riding on his bike.
Just keep turning him down every time.
That was you.
That was it.
Well, that was not me.
It was you.
Darkwing was funny. As the ending, he's
I'll
riding
turn
his
myself
he's riding the bike down St. Canard, and then he hits a bump and falls in the end. I'm like, oh.
Did you?
That's pretty funny.
Did you happen to watch the new episode of the new 2 episodes of DuckTales? That
Is it out?
Yeah, they're up.
Oh no, I have not.
3 and 4.
No, I'll watch it when I get home.
They're okay.
What else did I play? More Destiny.
Did you beat the? Did you do the raid?
I did. Yeah,
I am.
didn't beat it.
I am Dungeon Rings with Destiny.
I mean, if once the raid is the last thing, until
I did the pleasure gardens. I did the aqueducts, and then now I'm some dog room that I said, fuck it, I give up. We all gave up. Like it was like 3 hours of just trying to do
unanimously. Spirits broken. Just
then I went back to Strikes and Nightfalls. Nightfalls and all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just learned about infusion. And I was like, no wonder I'm not doing any weapon upgrades.
I told you about that shit last
I don't listen to you, you know that.
He's like, I don't listen to this shitty show. I'm here to
Not
crack
even
jokes.
while we're recording it. He's just riffing.
I haven't played Overwatch.
He's just here to riff.
No, I'm just here. I don't listen to this shit after. It's done. It's done. That's it in my head. Hey, you were funny. I'm like, I don't know. What did I say?
On what?
I mean, I know I'm funny, but thank you.
Thanks. I'm glad you like Instagram.
I know.
You're like on Facebook? Yeah, I said that the AT-ATs dragged Knuckles. Did you see? I got him already.
That's right.
You already wrote it. Right?
That's where I get my material. Just recycle it back into the fucking podcast.
Oh yeah.
What was it? I
go.
played Overwatch, but I really want to wait till the Junker Town.
Are they redoing
Junker scene?
No, that's out. Oh no! Oh, you mean the Halloween?
Junker Town's out. Yeah. I don't play the Junkerstein thing.
The Halloween event's like tomorrow or something.
We could talk about the skins later, but Zenyatta skin
is it new skins?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't.
May's new skin. She looks like a
nurse, but it's a vampire, Chinese vampire, apparently.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Chinese vampire, so I'm like, you look like a nurse.
They're like pretty used in like D&D and like a few other things.
I guess Zenyatta looks fucking awesome.
Zenyatta does look cool.
It's like Cthulhu-esque, like cult. I'm like,
it's
really cool.
Is McCree's like a pirate?
No, she's like a
vampire
nurse.
What?
Are you talking about May or someone else?
May.
Yeah,
she's like a purple pirate.
She has like little dots on her cheeks.
No, that's someone else you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dots on her cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a pirate. She's definitely
not a pirate. This picture looks like a really good pirate.
Does she have an eye patch?
No.
Then she's not
she has
a pirate.
glasses.
Pirates have glasses.
I think McCree's going to be a hunter, like a Van Helsing type, like everyone said he should have been in the first place.
Yeah.
And then Reaper's cool. Yeah, he has the floating skull.
Yeah.
I like this Diva Halloween one where she's like got a jack-o'-lantern thing going on here.
Oh, Symmetra has one. What was Symmetra's?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
It was pretty cool too. I just forgot hers.
They better make
Zenyatta right now. I want Zenyatta skin.
Yeah, she doesn't have an eye patch. Like I don't know what you guys are talking about. She like
what? She's a Chinese vampire. You're saying a pirate.
Okay, maybe I'm not looking at the right one.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm looking at.
You're probably looking at Widowmaker. Maybe. I think he's looking at Widowmaker. Does she have a skin?
Oh, that Mercy skin's nice.
It's a witch again, right?
Yeah, she's a witch again.
Okay. Have you seen cosplay of her as a witch?
Yeah.
Jessica Negri's cosplay?
Well, yeah, I've seen
I don't like Jessica Negri.
You should. Your penis does. I know that.
That's a different story.
Right.
Me and him have fucking alternating opinions.
All right.
Fashion not good.
Yes, I played Overwatch a little bit, not that much because I'm waiting for the Junker scene shit.
Now, who are we talking?
I'm kind of done with the competitive play aspect of that. And that's it. I haven't played that much. I still haven't booted up Metroid.
Really? What the fuck's wrong with you? I've been talking about that game for a million years. I fell
You're
off
still on the last Metroid with a few weapons.
I fell off of it real hard. I was like, fuck going back to this boss. Fuck it.
What did I say last week? Like he's gonna be on the last Metroid next week.
This?
Yeah.
This is absolutely not a pirate, Joey.
That was a pirate.
This is not a pirate.
Hold it up to the camera so everyone can see that's a fucking pirate.
Does anybody think that this is a pirate?
That's a fucking pirate.
Can't you just do the overlay? Just show it.
But then I gotta bring it in. I gotta say
Oh no! Oh yeah, it's so hard.
Word bullshit. That's a pirate. Fucking Google that shit. It's a fucking pirate.
Fucking pirate.
How about this? I think she's a pirate because of the big things around her fucking. Damn it.
You're the guy now.
I literally punched the mic. The big swashbuckly type thing.
Oh, yeah.
First off,
swastika. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Oh, you saw Wolfenstein's tweet?
That's what the fuck I'm getting to. Get out the fucking news.
Oh, that was so good. I'm sorry. Swastika stopped Nazis and then Wolfenstein. See?
All right,
so dude, Symmetra's fucking sick.
There we go. That's it.
Yeah.
Symmetra's fucking awesome.
Sick.
Yeah, I thought that's
so good.
Symmetra's really cool.
So the problem is like some of these I can't recognize without knowing. who the
Show
fuck they are.
Zenyatta's. Zenyatta's is badass.
Like,
I love Zenyatta's.
Yeah,
That looks really fucking cool.
yeah, that's real. Sweet.
That's all I've been playing. What about you?
Me or Kyle?
Whatever. I don't care.
Kyle, what the fuck you been
I'm
playing?
gonna talk over you guys anyway.
Jingji, which is a Chinese hopping vampire.
Okay, fine. I don't know what that looks like. Fuck me, I guess.
It looks like that.
It looks like that.
It looks like a fucking pirate.
Was it in Studio Ghibli?
How about this? How about this? If they said it was a chupacabra and I had never seen a chupacabra, like, it looks like a fucking werewolf. Would you be like, okay, kind of, whatever?
Sure, yeah.
Close
I would be, actually. Like, all right, fine. He doesn't know what it looks like.
All right, so I'll start with the fuck I've been playing. I've been playing fucking Cuphead. I fucking hate that game.
Same. Cuphead, hate it.
No.
I love it, but I
geez.
hate it.
So
This episode's a shit show.
all right, so Wonder Mel says Chinese garb.
Hmm?
What are you doing there? What?
Shut up.
He logged on and was like typing shit in the chat. All right. Anyway, I mean, I love the game. The animation's beautiful.
Yep.
The gameplay loop is fine. And like, you know, this is something I want to talk about. Like, because Kyle, we've talked about before how I don't like hard games, and this is a hard game.
By yourself, it's hard.
The reason why
So wait, you don't like it just because of the difficulty?
No.
Oh, okay.
I fucking hate it just because like I'm tired of I've entered into the gameplay
Do you
loop
feel
now
like you're
where,
bad at it?
No, I've entered into the gameplay loop where I'm not getting like rage-inducingly quitting on it, but it's just like I'm doing a boss. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna run this boss 5 more times, you know, and if I don't beat it, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
And then I come back and like I'm just walking away too soon.
Yeah.
To because I feel like I'm making
So
progress.
like,
but I'm
the
not
first
making
little
enough
island I
progress.
had no issues with. Second island, I cannot fucking like get shit done.
And the problem is like the game is okay. I'm okay with the difficulty in this because the restart is really quick. The quicker you get you quicker you get back into the game, the
I think
more
it's
I'm
got,
okay
like,
with.
an obnoxious soundbite every time I die.
Oh, just do like I mute it. The game has very few sound cues.
It's just
But anyway, but like
you want to hear like it's like music and stuff, but then it's just like, well,
well,
that's a fancy how do you do at the beginning of the fuck whatever
But-
it says. Like,
I liked it.
But the
I haven't
but
played
when
it.
you-
I've
when-
seen videos. Sorry.
but like when you're dying like 15 fucking times and it's you die and it's
Yeah, you're
fancy
right.
how do you do, and then you die and a fancy how do you do, and you're like, shut the fuck up, man.
I mean, it's this Ninja Turtle. Eat feet, eat feet, eat feet.
so like
That shit's obnoxious too.
all right. So let's for those who don't know, it's like a lot of we can talk about this in the news too, but one of the chief complaints is that it has that a very pleasing aesthetic and inviting aesthetic of old cartoons, and it looks simplistic, but it's a very hard game to play, and it's based on that 1980s Nintendo difficulty of you're gonna
Trial and error.
You're gonna fight the boss, and you're gonna like try to learn the pattern, and you're gonna play the pattern as long as you can, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
until it moves to another phase. Then the pattern changes, and then you start dying, and then you progress you just keep going through it until the whole thing. One of the nice things,
Like, for instance, the boss fight has 4 checkpoints, like not real checkpoints, but areas where like
Right,
the
that's
boss.
what
So you're gonna die at least 5 times
right.
in order to.
And it's not always, and sometimes the boss have like randomized things that they're doing. Like they're not like one of them.
The phases don't always happen in the same order.
Right. Well, the phases, the transitions are different, but like
Like the chick in the sky.
right. I was going to use
chicken was a
I was
plane.
going to use the cash register slot
Frogs.
machine, the slot machine thing.
Yeah.
The slot machine can put out like 4 different things.
Right.
So you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, like all of them do that. Like every
Right.
boss like has like a random series of like
Sure.
patterns that it'll spit out.
Right. Exactly. You don't know if it's going to do this. or
Unlike a
that.
Mega Man boss, which like does the same thing every time.
So it's a little
Like,
more complex. That's what I was going to get to. It's a little more complex than Mega Man. And you're going to die a lot, and you're going to restart a lot. And so the problem that in the majority of the boss fights are 4 or 5, no more than 4 minutes. Like 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. There might be 4 minutes if you kind of like futz around and don't. And
or if you're using like the auto aim gun that does like no damage or whatever.
Right. So like the problem is that when you add up the 15 times you fought the boss, that's 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then and I really like it. I don't have a lot negative to say about it. It doesn't.
It demands you to change the configuration.
I've seen some people like saying that that like the reason why that configuration makes sense is if you imagine it's a 6-button controller, like a 6-button face button style controller, like a SNES or SNES controller or a Genesis controller. That layout makes sense like that.
But it's not.
But like that's the argument that you can make is that you're doing a retro style game and you want to put a retro style control thing on it. You can change. The nice thing is you can remap the controls from the start. I recommend playing with the controls before you get too comfortable with anything. I put the fire on the trigger so I can just hold down the trigger, and then my fingers can do jumping and dashing.
I changed it to like almost exactly what the default controls for Mega Man X are.
I seen one of my friends, Justin, said he was trying to do something like that as well, and I can see that. Where like the other thing is like the game doesn't like. It doesn't give you clues to remind you, like at all, to remind you about what you should be doing. Like sometimes you'll forget that you can dash, and that's a vital key for beating a boss.
Or there'll be segments where like you're in the plane and the dash is a transformation instead.
Yeah,
and like that doesn't feel
right,
like really fluid.
Right, or that
so
the
like
transformation.
You try to rely on the dash and it's not a dash anymore, and you're like, what the fuck?
Or that like when you're in the plane, like it doesn't key in the best time to use those things. It doesn't ever say, "Oh, turn into the smaller plane," and to navigate whatever. But anyway, the game's fine. I like it. I just wanted to put in light of
Joey stank on it.
What I'm saying, in light of all the positive things everyone's saying about why you should play it and things like that. These are the negatives.
What do you categorize this genre as?
This is the. I would put it as an action shmup, maybe.
I consider it a platformer, run and gun, shoot 'em up.
Run and gun.
I would say that it is a platformer boss rush.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
with some story elements.
Story elements are completely irrelevant in that thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's any story.
I mean, there's a level concept and overarching.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but like the story
why
is
you're
like
fighting the boss.
The story is literally like I lost a dice roll to the devil.
I mean, it's a story.
You're right.
I'm not saying it's the best story, but it is a story.
It's
I mean,
as much
that's like saying that like the NES Mega Man's had story. You know what I mean?
It's as much story as you need.
Like it's like story.
It's like it's there because like there's like some text that tells you it's there, but like
I'm not saying it's gonna be the fucking.
You're not like uncovering.
I'm not saying it's like a novel, like a critically acclaimed New York Times bestseller. Fucking.
It was funny. I saw like one of your friends say that it was Game of the Year, and you were just like, "Fuck you." You're wrong.
I mean, it's certainly.
Well, no, because I'm like, nah.
You didn't say "fuck you."
I was like, it isn't. It
might be best looking game
no,
this year.
it's nothing like that. I'm like, Steam actually says it's like this. Reviewers, like even the developer says it's this type of genre. You saying that it's groundbreaking and fucking this brand new thing that's never been done before? It's a lie. It's been done.
No, this has been done.
Turn on any old school Nintendo game. It's been done.
Play Contra.
Like Contra. That's a Contra. Like, it's better than Contra. It's more than Contra. I'm like, nah, it really isn't. It's just Contra boss rush.
It's just Contra. It's just Contra that looks way better.
Yeah.
Like it's just like an aesthetic that you like because.
Well, because
you like the aesthetic,
it's an inviting aesthetic, and
the aesthetics are fucking beautiful. I love.
Like to me, like it's not even the most like inviting thing.
It
like
was hand drawn, hand animated.
But like if it was like done in like a Studio Ghibli style, like I'd like it even better. Like I don't think that like this 1930s animation, like
I love
like,
the 1930s animation.
To me, like it's not like that's not like what I grew up on.
You know what I mean? You got the weird dancer, like even the plants, like.
Yeah, I mean, like I watched a lot of old Looney Tunes when I was a kid. So
I watched old Disney, Steamboat Mickey.
I guess I just didn't. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just kind of like,
well, get the fuck out.
Fucking sorry, I'm not down with your super racist cartoons.
Stupid ass millennial.
All right, so I mean, like I don't want to dwell on that too much. Obviously, like I talked about bouncing off Metroid. I will try to finish it. It's just very much.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
All right, mark it. Next week he's still one Metroid with a couple items.
I'm gonna get.
I believe.
I'm gonna get there by like putting it in the bathroom and just be like, well, got nothing else to do.
Yep, just in between jerking it sessions.
Play there until my legs fall asleep. Oh, my legs don't work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm stuck in this bathroom. I'm gonna play some more of this Metroid.
Yeah, for me it's just Cuphead, Overwatch, some Mario RPG on the SNES Classic. That's about it.
I still haven't hooked mine up. I did see Jeremy hacked his, and apparently the hacking stuff's coming out. Like 75% of the library works.
Sweet.
So
I just want Chrono Trigger.
A lot of the translated ROMs like Secret Mana 3
Mm-hmm.
and Terra Enigma, Star Ocean. You need RetroArch installed on it.
Yeah.
That's the only way it'll run. I'm like, I'm good.
I don't want to install RetroArch to do stuff.
Nope. Nope. Just like the NES Classic, whatever works default because I'm not doing anything else more.
Yeah, I don't want to put a lot of work into it. And you know,
I put the Zelda VS Super Nintendo hack ROM hack. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Just to say you did it? Like I don't. It's a shit. It's a shit game.
Stuff in there, yeah.
I'm gonna put Rock and Racing.
Final
Fantasy 2.
Why?
Because it's a good game.
But Final Fantasy 3's on it.
I know, but I like 2 as well.
People like 2. He wants to watch the opera.
Yeah. Dracula X.
I heard something else. So go. I know what you said though, but keep going.
Dragon X.
I don't know what I heard, but keep going.
Knights of the Round.
That's good.
Oh my god, what was the other ones I said? It was a couple more.
Arrow Fighters, Hagan.
Oh, Arrow Fighters, yeah. And
Just put Hagini on there. That
Sunset Riders.
Sunset Riders is a good call.
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time is a good call.
Chrono Trigger's good on there.
I said,
I'm happy that that was the first game he had working.
Yeah,
Chrono.
he was like, put Chrono Trigger on this.
His first game was Chrono. I was like, oh, that's awesome. At least he got that working.
Because everybody knows.
I kind of want.
Yeah, I'm totally putting that one.
I'm waiting on the program to get a little more differentiated between the NES and SNES.
Yeah.
Like the first time he got it working, he's like, yeah, it was literally the exact same. Like he was just using the exact same program with no differentiation. It was just like,
well, this one now says, hey, are you hacking a NES, SNES,
yeah,
Famicom, Super Famicom?
Yeah,
like, you click on it now.
Now he's got it. So I'm waiting for it to get just a little bit, maybe 1 or 2 more iterations.
I'm gonna try it sometime this week and do the initial like maybe 80 games in there or 100.
I'll wait.
800 games.
No, the SNES didn't have that many games that appealed to me.
I can probably get like 40 or 50.
I could probably get 80.
I probably only want 20. Like real talk.
That's what's on there. Delete some.
Yeah,
no, I mean 20 more. Like,
oh, okay.
You want Porky Pigs?
You want Mario Paint? Mario Paint?
Nah,
Why?
I don't need like that
I
diabetes.
saw a video. Someone got Mario Paint. I'm like, why? You can't put the mouse. Why?
Super scope sticks running on that bitch.
I don't need like the diabetes awareness game or fucking.
Well, you put Joe and Mac on there.
I'm gonna put.
Let's Chuck Rock. I want Chuck Rock.
Packy and whatever.
Oh,
Pocky and Rocky.
Mackie and Packy and Maui or Packy and I don't know.
It's a fucking game about diabetes awareness.
I don't know.
Packy and Mackie.
Davey?
Yeah, it's like Packy and Mackie or some shit like that.
Sounds like. No.
I'm looking it up.
Dead silence. Find it faster, you fuck. Get in there.
No one cares.
I typed in Packy SNES. Let's see how racist. Packy and Marlin.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it was.
All right.
Packy and Mackie.
We're
lazy.
All right.
Thank God we didn't invent that game.
All right. Anyone playing anything else before we move on to the fucking news?
Yep.
All right. So Alf brought it up, and we were talking about like the internet being shitty and Facebook being shitty. So
Twitter, Instagram, like anything is just shitty.
So let's just say the news here and move on very quickly, because I don't want to have us have a debate about free speech, and I really don't want to argue. So it turns out Wolfenstein is a game about killing Nazis. Who'd have thunk that, right?
Somebody mad about it?
No, it's how they did an ad on Twitter. At least that's what I saw.
Yeah, they did an ad make America Nazi free.
No, we will stand up. We've risen. The resistance needs you. Let's do this. And it says like on the video overlay, it says hashtag no more Nazis.
Yeah.
And after like everything so it happened again. Fucking more white supremacists up in Charlottesville.
Yeah.
It happened overnight.
Well,
and the media literally didn't talk about it. That's how fucking.
Let's just go.
I'm just saying that's what happened.
Let's
that's
just
what
go
happened.
through this real quick because I don't want to have a free speech debate about that.
No, I'm not. We've already done.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to retread over that.
You do know that guy's coming like in 2 weeks, right?
And it's costing us like $500,000.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving my house that day.
That's why
I'm not leaving my house that day. That's all I'm saying.
You're gonna go. We brown power.
We live in a redneck motherfucking state. No, I'm not getting out of here.
Fuckers are just waiting for the shoot.
He's a little bit darker than you.
Yeah, I'm not getting out of my house.
Alf, here's the part that I don't understand.
Get out there, Mexican!
They're literally gonna be fucking hoisting me on their shoulders.
Here's the part.
Who are you kidding?
Here's the part that they
meant. A fat joke?
1 a week, I get one.
They have a literal hoist.
That's what I mean. They're hoisting me. Yeah, come on.
All right. So here's the trick where like you got to get the rednecks. You were like, you want to kill somebody, right? Just kill the Nazis. Right?
But I am a Nazi. That's what he's gonna say.
Kill yourself.
Oh, there you are.
All right.
Joey finally took a stance on the Nazis.
I like it. He did it. He
No,
did it.
I'm sorry. Go. Just go. Go.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But yeah, so like it's getting real bad. Like,
Wait a second. Are you trumping the Nazis?
are
you doing that?
Go.
Wait. That's not
no.
That
I was
way.
like, wait. I ain't defending or expelling.
No. Because like we've had this debate before where like, the free speech begins defending this.
They have a right. I have a right to be like, fuck you.
Right, we've had this discussion here on the show, and I don't want to go down that road. And it's like I want to have fun. I don't want to
Yeah.
And like
it's not what our show's about.
And like well, I mean, we like to educate it a little bit about and talk.
Yeah,
about
but like
nonsense.
we like to educate people on like video games and technology. It's not our place to tell you what you should think.
Right. Anyway, so and we're also
you
we're not going to defend that shit. But anyway, it got to the point where like one of the pseudo intellectual forums I go to, the moderator was like, I didn't think I'd have to be on the side of having to defend the Nazis here, guys, but you guys are literally being assholes and making personal threats to the Nazis, and like you can't do that. Like fuck you guys for making me defend the Nazis because fuck you.
The correct response is yes, we can fuck Nazis.
Yeah, see anything. So
I
mean,
Whatever.
that's what I'm saying. Like exactly. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying not to burp in the mic. Anyway,
All right, let's just knock all the political shit out of the way. NFL kneeling, fuck it.
What else you got?
You go to that game, Pence. You go to that game.
Oh.
The moment they kneel, you walk out. You flew. Or Air Force One wasted money. Just sit down.
Air Force Two.
You know that shit's gonna happen.
From Indiana. He's from Indiana. That's his home state. All right. Anyway.
That costs $250,000.
Oh Jesus! All right, let's move on.
So he walks out, and then an email got sent out to like everybody that signs up, I guess, for the administration.
No!
It's like saying,
Bro, you're standing up with Pence. Donate $5 for the cause. I'm like,
oh no! All right,
you protested a protest.
My favorite thing is that like those people who are like now there's like fuck the NH or
go on.
they're selling T-shirts.
Oh.
Like
okay.
fuck the football league.
But
Like,
give me money. All right.
Yeah.
Then
All right.
I'm saying we're not gonna quit the birth control.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that, but yeah. Like the Trump care doesn't want to pay for.
And then of course Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
So,
Dana White tried to jump in that Vegas thing.
Doing what?
Apparently he allegedly asked.
wait, the UFC guy?
Yeah, apparently
he was the shooter. He was the lone gunman.
No, so
He was the second gunman.
So
He was the second lone wolf.
He had a UFC fight in Vegas on Saturday night.
Oh.
And he asked Jason Aldean to perform, and Jason Aldean was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it."
No, I'm not gonna.
And then he told him that like he wasn't gonna. Whoever told Dana White allegedly that Jason Aldean was taking a break from performances, and he turns on SNL. Jason Aldean's.
What the fuck?
So Dana White is known to
Now I'm afflicted.
promote himself very whatever.
Aldean better not be trying to do a cash grab here.
Oh, get out of here!
I'm America's hell.
You remember when they built that ladder to heaven, right?
Where were you?
Anyway.
Build the ladder to heaven.
All right, let's talk about other. So, did you guys see how Telltale's Batman stepped in it?
Fuck no.
Okay, so
They kill Nazis. Batman's killing Nazis.
So there was.
Batman doesn't kill people.
So they had a
Nazis aren't people.
in the game. There's a scene that like they show a dead body laying in like in one of the scenes, and you're like, oh, and someone's like, hey, that looks familiar. And they like reverse Google image search like the thing. Turns out it was a news photograph of after a Russian diplomat had been assassinated, and no one had bothered. And so, like, obviously,
what does Telltale get like super political for no reason?
So obviously, what happened is like most people are like, hey, let's use a little common sense here. They Google search dead body, dead body in hallway or whatever. They got that photo. They put it in there and like, fix later, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Replace this image, fix later, get put on there, and then several weeks of development goes by, no one fixed it or the note disappears or whatever, and then it makes it into the final game. Since then, Telltale's apologized and patched it out, but it's still like one of those things just like, Jesus, guys, like, like pay attention to the images you use when you're making games.
So it was some Russian dictator that got shot? What
it was
was
a Russian diplomat.
IGN watermark.
Yeah,
So,
it's basically.
What was the whole debacle with it? I don't get it.
Because
that it's uncool to show someone who's actually dead.
it was a real person who was a political figure,
Oh.
and like just in a video game, just used
like
as-
imagine like you died, right? And then or like God forbid, like one of your family members or something, and then like you were playing the game, and then like
What
all of
game?
a sudden like
Okay.
Batman,
Batman.
Face of Evil, or
yeah,
I'd be mad.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, and then like you see
If it was in GTA, I'd be like, all right.
but like that's what I'm saying. Like you see like dead grandpa.
Plus, he
Alf
was
or whatever,
assassinated.
and,
It
like,
wasn't like it was like a good.
Right,
It wasn't
yeah.
like a. Oh,
it's just like a politically uncouth thing to like do. Like it's not
I
necessarily.
mean, haven't
like,
there been like some like siphon filter games that use like Kennedy's?
that's definitely. Like,
I mean, it's in lieu of the plot, so I guess that's why they used it. But
yeah, but like that's definitely one of the things where, you know, you can bring up the Kennedy assassination, but that's like a world event, and it's.
it was staged.
Oh my god! All right, moving along.
I'm just doing the Rick and Morty skit.
Holy fuck!
All right. So, I mean, do you guys want to talk about loot boxes? Like, at
no,
all?
I'm
Not
done
really.
with loot
Like,
boxes.
every
Fuck
game-
Forza 7. Fuck Shadow.
Every game has loot boxes. We talked about
Fuck
Forza,
Battlefront.
right? Battlefront has loot boxes now.
They have stall crates.
Uh,
I'm John Boyega.
so did you play?
Did you get
play
stall
that?
crates?
You played the beta, right?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, I did play it.
You said you played the Roger droids.
Yeah.
I played it. It was fine.
That was fun.
Apparently, like
Roger.
those crates can
Roger,
make it
Roger.
very much pay
Definitely.
to win.
Yeah, you can get like some dope ass.
So I enjoy. I did some air fight, and
I didn't do any air fight.
I didn't do any cards. I like the air fighting. The dog fights are actually cool. So I didn't get any stupid cards to buff up my interceptor or fucking TIE fighter or whatever have you. So I'm buying, and I'm getting annihilated by this guy, and I see his cards all platinum tier cards. I'm like, did you spend actual money?
on a beta.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, but yeah, no, he ideally had a better ship than me, like outclassed me, faster rapid fire, faster cooldown, and then more shields. All right,
How do you win?
how do you win? Oh, I have to buy.
No, yeah.
So I don't like that translate to multiplayer. If it was single player, all right, that's cool. It's your game, whatever. But multiplayer, like having an advantage because Scrooge McDuck here just said, "Fuck my money bin here."
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's gonna. It's. I think this year, maybe some of next year. This might be the last year for loot boxes, like, because you know,
I mean,
reports.
It's hitting the shit fan.
Reports are saying that you know, Activision's marketing is going heavy on loot boxes, and they think that people like loot boxes, so those are going to be heavily in Call of Duty World War II. You know, Shadow of War, not to spoil the end of the game for anyone, but like at the end of that game, it is it has been reported that to progress without grinding the shit out of it, turn a 30+ hour game, 40+ hour game into a grind fest, you're going to have to spend money on loot boxes. You know, or you're going to grind another 40 hours, right? So, and then, you know, we talk about Forza, we talk about Battlefront 2. There's loot boxes in WWE 2K18. There's loot boxes in WWE or NBA 2K18.
That's getting so saturated. Man.
Like
games that don't warrant a loot box system, like now
Right.
they're having it.
Right, but 2K18 doesn't have paid loot boxes. They're just loot boxes that you get for playing the game.
That's fine.
They kind of like
Yeah, but the currency issue now that they have.
I don't know. I haven't seen. They said they don't have any paid microtransactions in WWE.
Oh, I'm talking about NBA 2K.
NBA 2K is really bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
But
And then Forza system.
yeah, then Forza, like, it's not bad, but it's not good. It like hinders the gameplay.
They all hinder gameplay.
Right. So, and it definitely starts. It's again the thing where it feels like the game is being slowed down.
Loot boxes should be cosmetic, purely cosmetic for me. I don't think it should be anything game breaking. It
Right.
shouldn't be game breaking.
It should be incentive for you to keep playing the game or invest more time into the game.
Yeah.
But nothing for you to play less of the game.
Yeah. If there's a crafting system, like, oh, here's some crafting materials. All right, cool. Now I can make that gun that I wanted to do in the
Right.
game.
Or
That's cool. But I'm like, here's God's fist. I'm like, oh, the best weapon in the game. Awesome.
Right. Or like, you know, hey, you killed, like, you know, you either get this thing from killing 1 million enemies or you get it, you know, by randomly opening a loot chest or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So you could do the 100 Thunder dodge by Lulu in Final Fantasy X, or just buy that loot crate. I buy the loot crate.
Loot crate, right?
Just
Yeah.
fuck that dodge system.
It was also 200.
It was 200?
Actually, I think it was 300.
I thought it was 100.
You had to dodge a lot of fucking lightning.
So that's
Fuck,
definitely
I never
the
did
thing.
it, so fuck that.
So that is the thing. The true ending to Shadow of War is behind the loot crate, behind like grinding or playing behind loot
That's
boxes.
bullshit. What if Sonic had a loot crate system?
They do. All right. I mean, like,
It's 200.
Apparently Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is not selling very well on PS.
You don't say.
We kind of like,
Which is weird because it's a good fighter.
we kind of shirked
It's
it. We kind of shirked it
it
last
is,
week.
it's
Maximilian kind of likes it, you know.
I mean, he's not.
He's not the godson
No,
of-
I'm saying it doesn't matter. We had this discussion during Street Fighter V. It doesn't matter what niche groups think about the game. It matters what the overall when you're selling at those numbers.
Yeah,
and Marvel vs. Capcom numbers. It's Street
the
Fighter
community unanimously agrees that it's like a bad fighting game.
numbers. Right, and you need more than the community. You need casuals and people who are just playing because Captain America is my favorite Marvel character, so I'm going to get Marvel vs. Capcom. And
I think it's outside the competitive league too, as well as like it's wacky Marvel versus Capcom fighting. The people that took it like I took Marvel versus Capcom 2. I never took it as like, bro, pick up your sticks, let's play. I'm like, no, I just put it like, hey, you want to do some weird shit with like fucking Iron Man and whatever? Like, yeah, let's do it. I could see the Infinite argument that it's a fun game because it's wacky.
Right,
but
then,
other than that, like competitively, it's
what
shit.
about like when its frames drop from 45 to 15, and like
I've never seen that, so I can't.
It's like a constant thing in the game.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, like.
Well, I mean, like none of us have played it, so let's like
Yeah, this is all hearsay.
I played the thing they released.
and then that crap demo that like,
Chun-Li
that didn't work at all.
Chun-Li Resident Evil face. Yeah.
All right, Alf, this might be a Alf kind of thing. Have you been following a Hat in Time?
No.
You need to look into that. Apparently,
What is
people
it?
are platformer.
I've never heard of it. A Hat in Time.
A Hat in Time. Look it up. It's $30 right now. People are saying that it's
free hat.
Is it Cuphead?
Metro.co.uk says A Hat in Time is the game ukulele should have been.
All right, looking it up. Go ahead and continue talking.
So maybe check into that. I saw a little bit of it. I'm waiting on some Let's Play videos on it. But I meant to mention that.
Let's just say ukulele isn't bad. It's all right.
Just empty.
Yeah, it's just empty. That's it. But it's not horrible.
Battletoads are now officially in Shovel Knight Treasure Trove on Steam. So check for your updates.
It's cute looking.
You guys watching that now? Okay.
I mean, he's just got images up.
Yeah. Anyway,
It looks like a Wind Waker reskin.
it had a Kickstarter and it's like 2 years old.
So where's this out on?
Steam right now.
Feels like it's
Xbox and PS4 2BA.
So
feels like it should have been a Switch game.
It might be on Switch too. I don't
All right, go proceed.
All right.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Nintendo has said they're going to ship out 2 million Switches a month now.
Sweet.
So
Are people still having a hard time finding Switches?
I found a Switch today at Walmart. The problem is it was the Splatoon 2 bundle, so I can see that being a problem. But
Switches at PBY.
Oh, okay. I imagine there's Switches everywhere. Like, it's probably at the point now where people like, did you walk in when they got restocked and plus a day, plus 1 or 2 days, or did you walk in, the 1 or 2 days that they're out of stock from people buying them?
Yeah.
It's fine. I think it's going to be a big push come Christmas. You know what I'm saying? When
had a SNES return today.
Oh man!
Instantly sold.
I was gonna say that it didn't even
instantly sold.
The guy behind him was just like,
no, yeah. No, literally, hey, do you want to do a return? I'll just buy it. Like, no, I just want my money back on my credit card. All right, can I buy that as soon as she returns it? He goes, yeah, all right. And the guy just bought it right behind him.
Nice
dog,
idiot.
Yeah, like,
he's like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I want to pay my credit card, and now I'm buying shit.
and now he's going to sell it and pay off his credit card.
He's like, I need to put $85 on my credit card, and I need to buy do 2 things at once. He's me in there, just like, I need to make this credit card payment, and I need to buy this stereo.
Every time Joey comes in, like, these cables are hard to find. I'm going to keep buying them.
I bought some cables the other day.
Stop buying cables.
All right.
As long as they're hard to find.
I'm the one who's making it hard to find.
He's the asshole. He's like, you never know. Gotta buy these cables.
He's buying one of the cables to wrap around the bundle of cables.
To tie these up. All right. I mean, that's basically all I got for news. There's not a whole lot else on there. Portal is now 10 years old. I mean,
Jesus.
God, every time somebody says
fucks.
X thing is this amount of years old, I'm just like, fuck.
See, when they say, oh, Zelda's 35, I'm like, oh, it makes sense. Okay.
No,
but when they say Portal's 10, I'm like, I just played that game.
Mario Odyssey is also 10, I think, right? Isn't it? No, not Mario Odyssey.
What year is it?
I think Mario Galaxy is 10, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's probably accurate.
Yeah, like November 1st, it'll be 10 years old.
Wait, Galaxy?
Yeah, Mario Galaxy.
Oh, I thought you meant Sunshine.
Sunshine's more than 10.
Bummer.
Wow, Kyle's the problem.
Just picking gray
Sunshine,
hairs out of my pubes,
Sunshine
I guess.
is 15 years old.
Sunshine. You're saying sunshine.
Sunshine.
Oh, sunshine.
No.
No.
I can't go
Back
that
out-
route. Can't go
back
that
out
route.
of there. Just back out of there. All right.
thought this was America.
It was.
You were fucking wrong. This is the
Hey,
Golden Saucer podcast.
did you not check Twitter? All right. So probably if we're still getting all these peaks in here, what I'm going to end up doing is I record the audio separately, and that has better.
Get me a
audio.
boom mic.
A boom mic?
Oh no, a pop
A
filter. Sorry,
pop
I don't know.
fil-
It's not the pop filter. It's just the,
Fuck, I want a boom mic
it's how
too.
loud we get, and it pops.
How's it hanging?
Pops the mic.
This is
anyway.
me holding a fucking
Everyone,
mic.
everyone has to hold the mic for someone else. I'm holding one over there.
Joey, I can only do this podcast for like another 10 minutes. My arms getting real tired.
No, we'll just get all ripped. Well,
Yeah.
we shredded. That's the thing. We're just training for like real ass job. Like, oh hey, how long can you hold this boom mic? All fucking day, man.
All fucking day, dude.
I'm holding one right now. What's up?
You just show up like just there, like for the interview, just holding it, and
Yeah.
like I'm just gonna be here for the next.
You got
6
like
hours.
those fucking Scott Steiner fucked up arms, like the Big Papa Pump arms. You know what I'm talking about?
And then
His
they're
arms were
It's
gross.
just like a Beanie Baby exploded. Like the bag went.
and they're like,
You've seen Big Papa Pump's arms,
Yeah.
right?
and then they go like, what are you gonna do when you gotta go to the bathroom? Like, diaper. All right.
Catheter.
No, you just get the diaper. Catheter, you gotta like put it in there and inflate it, and you gotta.
You gotta feel some sensation.
Oh, okay,
There
sure.
you go, there you go.
Okay, that's how you want to live.
Right in the pee
All
hole.
right.
Right in the pee hole.
Obviously, we do this every week, or we try to do it every week. I don't foresee any problems.
Yeah, wait till the holiday season starts.
November 4th is supposedly is game day for Extra Life, but I may be doing it prior to
Look
that.
how gross this man's arms are.
Yeah, weren't you doing it like sometime soon? You said
I might be doing it the 28th. I think is.
steroids. Small.
I think I'm gonna move it up. I think I'm gonna move it up to the 28th, just because.
Small dick, big arms.
Oh my god! Just because that weekend seems a little bit better for me. I'm not 100% sure yet. I gotta check the social calendar and all that stuff. But do prepare for that. It'll be on this channel.
Start that GoFundMe for the 3DS capture. Watch how Joey never beats Metroid.
We're just,
24 hours is Joey. I don't know.
no,
Fucking one Metroid left. This is
anyone who sat
bullshit.
next to me, sat next to me will tell you that I'm playing that game and I go, fuck, I just die a lot, man.
No, he showed me the other day. He was like, "Look at this fucking boss fight." He does it, and he goes, "Well, you get the idea. I just die a lot." So
Yeah, that. Where's Cuphead?
I die a lot in that game too.
fucking Cuphead shows up and beats the boss for you. And you're like,
Fuck, man, if fucking Cuphead and Mugman showed up, that game would be fucking easy.
Did Buckethead write music for Cuphead?
Buckethead?
Buckethead?
No, maybe.
like the guitar.
I
is
know.
a rat.
I know, like, that soundtrack is. Well, I didn't put it in the news, but I know the soundtrack is trending in the top 40 jazz albums right now on Billboard.
Makes
so,
sense.
Yeah.
you can get it in vinyl. Like, Kyle will show you all the vinyl. Fucking.
It's a Sonic Mania vinyl. Doesn't say that
Dude,
much.
Joey sends me so much like, "Hey, you could get this on vinyl." I'm like, "What the fuck? Why do you think
I get it. I get all of it too. So, like, you get like a quarter of what I
You get it because you signed up for it. We
no,
did it.
I don't know how I get it. I don't know how
yeah,
I get
sure.
it.
Fucking
Also-
send that shit to baby tables.
Check
He's the
this
one who
shit out.
bought.
Like, this is my like 4th Destiny shirt. Like,
Give me one of those Destiny shirts.
Why do you want Destiny shirts? This isn't even a
I'm
good.
wearing an inside out shirt right now.
I got this one. I got a Sparrow Racing one.
You got a black one?
I got a black one that has the characters on it, and then I
Dope.
have another one that I can't remember what it is. I think it.
That's
It.
called Laundry Day.
I think it could be a lot of these.
Is it loot crate?
It's loot gaming. Yeah,
All right, well,
this
cool.
one was okay. Like,
it's like $25 a month, right?
no, 29.
Not
Gross.
worth it.
Yeah, $5 is where I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm okay with it because it's all loot. All the loot is gaming centric, and
You just want the loot exclusives. Like, you got that tracer, be like,
I can sell that
I
bitch.
got that right.
Dude, no, I asked Joey, like, I was like, "Oh, they're making like a thing for Diablo."
Yeah, he's like, let me get
I was
this
like, "Can I have
Diablo
the
thing.
Diablo thing?" He's like, "Man, what if it's like $1 million?"
I did say,
Like,
what
what
if
do
it's
you-
like a?
I'm
I was
like, what do
like,
you fucking care?
I told him, I was like, I'm not gonna like say no, but I don't want to say yes, and then you're like, we got this fucking $100 Chia Pet, Joey.
Yeah, but I guarantee I wouldn't sell it. I would fucking plug it in and play it, and it'd be like, "Look at my sweet Chia Pet."
no.
and then you'll sell it.
I can't sell it. I
He's
used
like
it
selling
in the
this
game.
Chia
Yes.
Pet account.
Slightly used Chia Pet.
All right, like I said,
Like, Joey's like, hey, man, I missed a hoverboard from the loot crate. He's like, hold on. Month later.
Yeah, you can have it.
$1. All right. Obviously, follow us on Facebook because like that's where the majority of the stuff goes down.
That's where the shit is.
Twitter just posts us when we post up episodes.
I've never seen Twitter.
I'm gonna take over the Twitter handle because I'm always on there.
The website. I
love
Twitter
Twitter.
is so annoying for me, man. Like it could just be like I want Twitter to be like it used to be, where like when I load Twitter, it just loads in where I last looked, and then I can just hit just show me the new shit, and it shows me new shit. Because like now it does.
Run for president. That's your slogan.
Like
I want Twitter. How you make Twitter great again?
Because like
when in a rocking chair.
When I load Twitter now, it's like it'll show me like 5 new tweets, and then it'll show me here's what you missed, and then like it'll show me like 30 tweets that I missed, and then it'll be like here's what your friends are tweeting about, and it'll show me like 5 selected random tweets.
X and that's it.
Oh no.
Yeah, like it says here's what you missed. No.
Okay, maybe I'll check it.
Yeah,
the official app sucks.
I like the official app. There's like Hootsuite or some shit like that people use.
Okay. I used to use TweetDeck. TweetDeck was amazing.
When you write with a bird, it's called tweeting.
There you go. Obviously, we're working on like any audio issues and stuff like that. We're trying. We're trying.
Joey has stuck in a Moana joke.
I heard it. Something about coconuts.
Have you considered them?
What else we got? I guess we'll be back next week. Kyle's got Shadow of War. I'm picking up Shadow of War.
Shadow.
What'd I say?
Shatter
War.
It's Shatter War.
Shatterer.
A Shatterer.
Shadow of War.
Shatterer.
Alf, are you picking that garbage
Look,
up?
there's like a vampire and like a black dude.
Are you picking up Evil Within 2 on the third?
No.
Friday?
I absolutely will.
Nope, I'm gonna watch the
going
shit.
to.
I'm gonna because Matt and Pat's shitstorm is gonna end with Evil Within playthrough.
I want to play it before I
So
watch
the-
I didn't play the first one, so fuck it. I'm gonna watch this one too.
What?
The
No.
best.
I played like
Damn,
2-3 hours.
Kyle,
and
I feel like that's a waste. That game's really good.
I got through.
That's good. No, it's good. It's a good
I got
game.
through a good-
Highly underrated game. I like it.
I got through a lot of it, and I got to the point where the zombies were toting torches. And I was like,
You were
fuck.
one boss away from beating it, weren't you?
Oh no.
You Halo 4'd it?
No. He Metroids it, Halos it, everything. I'm one boss.
No. The Halo 4 was me. Like I was like, Joey was like, "Where are you on Halo 4?" Like I was like, I was on like a bridge made of light, and like the didact was walking towards me. He was like, "That's the end of the game," and like I was like, "Well, like I was like, what? Like you fight him?" And he goes, "No."
It's a cutscene.
It's a cutscene.
Like, and I was like, "What?" And so I turned it on, and the cutscene happened, and the credits rolled, and I was
no,
like,
you had to hold forward and hit A like 3 times.
"No, I had already done that."
Oh,
Like I was literally at the point where Chief just stands up and goes like, "Plasma nade, bitch." And then, like,
See, when you give me shit like, you didn't beat Arkham Knight.
oh God, you did it again.
So you didn't beat Arkham Knight. What are you talking about? Like, don't give me a shit ever again for not beating a game.
You love Batman. You love the Arkham games.
They're fun, but I don't love them.
I mean, Arkham Knight, like, this game's a disappointment.
that's not the game we were giving you shit for. We were giving you shit for BioShock Infinite.
Yeah, that's a good game.
I mean, that wasn't even
Probably less
clear
good now.
finish. I just barely played it.
Probably less good now that we've got some age on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Still a fun game.
Still pretty good.
No,
Yeah. I played it last year and it was dope. Like when that thing came out for the Xbox One. All right. Anyways.
Yeah. Rambling on. Like I said, obviously, like, hit up that GoFundMe link. Help out our friend Sherry. If you have any like supplies,
She can still use help. She can still use manpower. She can use money.
Yeah.
All those things are all
I
greatly
talked to
appreciated.
her. She says they're making progress on like getting the house put back
Yeah,
together.
making headway. I talked to her too. She strong woman.
Yeah, I mean, like,
She's a
I
kick-ass
told her,
lady.
like, her and I were joking about it, and like one of the positives she was like talking about, like, she's got to redo the house, and her husband had argued about like,
But now she gets to redo the house.
right, but now you get to redo the house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like, I'm getting my way.
she's like, I'm getting my way. I'm
It's like,
getting this
I'll
done.
die in debt. I don't care. I was like, okay, man.
Yeah, no, fuck it. Like,
At
yeah,
that
who
point,
cares?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so it was funny. So like her and I were joking. She's definitely like the right type of personality for that. I know I would just be like, fuck this stuff. Obviously, I checked on my friends in Puerto Rico. If you can help out there.
Did they get a bounty Hail Mary?
So in Puerto Rico, they said that like everyone's still without power.
yeah, a lot of us got, if you're a homeowner or a renter or whatever, you got some free government money.
Yeah. I heard about that,
If you're done taking care of yourself and you got a little bit of that left,
donate it.
Non-perishables, you can donate it straight up.
Leftover bottled water can be donated.
Leftover bottled water. There's plenty of places in town that you can go. They'll take it right to them. It's the right thing to do, and especially like if you and your family are already
you're set.
back
Get your shit,
to square one or whatever. Like I know everybody loves free money and everything, but like
Yeah.
Don't go out and buy fucking snow crabs.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like-
mean, like people buying crab legs and lobster and shit
Because,
like
like,
that.
believe me, like, we have a close friend who is of Puerto Rican accent or descent.
he has a
He
real
doesn't
good
have the
he has
accent.
a nice Puerto Rican accent.
He's of Puerto Rican descent. He has direct family members, like grandfather, who
Yeah.
he hasn't been able to contact.
Yeah, no, totally.
And he works at a local grocery, and you know, you got these like privileged ass fuckers walking up asking if he can buy sushi and fucking lobster tails and shit with like the government stipends, and it's like because he works there, he's got to grin through it and say, yeah, but like that's real talk.
Yeah.
Like you could that amount of money would feed somebody for a week.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm not trying to get on a high horse here or anything, but like do the right thing if you're able to.
Right, exactly. You know, so like find out like, you know, like there's all kinds of charity drives going on. Like I believe there's like one going on right now in our town where there's you know, even private individuals. Like it's really amazing to see the number of private individuals.
We
who are
have
stepping up.
actually downtown has a shitload of local shows where all the proceeds minus like the people being taken care of what they need to take care of is going to like local.
They call that the profit.
Yeah. All the profit is going towards
So
hurricane relief throughout every place that needs it.
Yeah. So obviously, you know, do what you can to help other people out. Like, you know, we don't try to take a high horse, but like, you know,
but
we're talking about video games. You got money for video games, you know, maybe rent Shadow of War instead of.
Just what I'm saying, like I'll pass this one around instead of everybody else having to buy it. And
Just skip the game.
honestly, this one's probably a skip.
I was like, just skip it. And just
The first one wasn't that good. Let's just skip
Oh
it.
man, I'm gonna cry. But you know, there's a lot of ways to do good. Obviously, you know, even you know, sometimes even just passing that link along. You know, I know everyone like doesn't like.
And like check out stuff like Awesome Games and like you know they've been doing stuff for hurricane relief over the course of the last week or two as well. And obviously, like we're all flying our flags at half mast for the shooting at Vegas. And despite what you believe or what you think is actually going on or whatever, a lot of people were affected by that, and a lot of people died, and a lot of people are hurt. So, despite what you think, a lot of shit went down, and you know, something that you should at least consider.
Yeah. All right. Well, obviously out on a down note there, but Alf, you got anything we're gonna say before we go?
Rick and Morty episode was.
Oh, wait, really? Did you watch it yet?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Rick and Morty for a minute.
I was like, was it a redact of all the seasons? I don't understand what just happened.
Oh, so okay, I guess let's get spoiled. It's gonna be spoilery. So yeah, I mean, they okay. One. Since we're talking Rick and Morty, if I talk about this,
Like,
did you hear about what happened with the Szechuan sauce in our town?
Wasn't it? I thought it was like tomorrow.
No, it was Saturday.
I thought
at 2:00, and they sent it was at the
They sent 3 packets.
It was in the one on the east side of town, like the far side of east side of town. Less than 30 packets, and they didn't send it to the east side of town. They sent it to the one closer to the university.
Mm-hmm.
So people who went to the correct location didn't get it. And so like, and the internet's just in an uproar to the point where like people were like rioting in stores like, where's our sauce?
It just proves Rick and Morty has retarded ass fans.
No, don't use our word. Anyway.
No, like they're fucking self-entitled assholes. Like it's fucking sauce.
Yeah.
No one told you to get out of work. No one told you to don't go to class. You're waiting in line for a sauce.
I didn't even think the joke was good.
To be fair,
joke is funny, but it's like
I will say this.
Like
to be fair, there was one article that I read where they went to the McDonald's, right? They got there and they're like, "Hey, what time are you guys doing the sauce thing?" They're like 2:00, and like, "Well, what do we do?" They're like, "Okay, you need to buy this. You know, you need to buy this food, and then wait in line, and then we'll have the sauce for you, right?" Mm-hmm. And so they do what they're told. You know, they buy their food, eat the food, you know, wait in line the whatever hours, and then 2:00 rolls around, the manager goes, "Yeah, we don't got any of that fucking sauce." So those are the ones I feel bad for because they were actively, you know.
You went to McDonald's to eat. I don't feel bad for
that. And then like there was one McDonald's that I read about where like
I don't feel bad.
One guy, like the manager, let one guy buy all 30 packets.
Oh, that's douchey.
No. Not only that, but he also let the guy set up a tasting booth in the McDonald's where he was charging people $10 a taste.
What a fuckler!
No, I mean this is internet.
Did that guy
dip a fry in there? Give me a 10 spot.
Did that guy get beat?
This is internet rumor, so who knows?
That has to be fake.
You see Wendy's was dunking on McDonald's too.
They're like Wendy's was like, we don't have Szechuan sauce, but neither does McDonald's.
Yeah.
Wendy's, I've been hurt. Please be gentle. Like, yeah, we'll never hurt you. I was like, oh my god.
Did you see?
No, then McDonald's is like, hey, we heard your cries. We're gonna have more sauce now,
bring back Szechuan
and
sauce
not for just
everybody.
a day. I'm like,
yeah, wow, weird.
No, but even Justin Roiland was like, hey man, like that sucks. Don't take it on. They're just employees, but that really does suck.
Yeah.
Well, he's like, well, they're not paying. McDonald's didn't pay Adult Swim or Dan Harmon or Justin Roiland or any of those guys for this, and they're capitalizing on the frenzy.
It's fucking sauce,
right? That's the point of what Rick was saying, that it's pointless.
Pretty sure Nathan Fillion ignored plot device to be like, the sauce is fucking delicious.
It's just ketchup. It's just ketchup and teriyaki.
I know.
It's ketchup and teriyaki.
I know. I don't care. It's just
anyway.
Dumb. Like people do stuff. Like, I want my sauce. I'm like, no, you don't. You just want it because it's a craze.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway,
I could literally write on a fucking hot sauce packet, Saskatchewan. Like, here you go.
Now that we Saskatchewan song, that's the wrong song.
Swastika sauce here.
Oh no, you can really. It's ranch.
Shin Megami Tensei sauce. I'm bringing that joke back.
Oh god, Lord.
All right,
that's actually pretty good.
So all right. So you want to talk about last episode? We all watched it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still say Beth's the clone.
Beth's the clone.
I think she's the clone.
If Beth was a clone, he would tell her wouldn't tell her she was a clone because he'd have to kill her.
I think he's the clone. I think the gun was for her, not for Jerry. He just made it up at the last second. Like, all right, let me make her happy. Fuck it. That's my theory. And at the same time, it's like, oh, we're back to season 1. No more Rick, crazy Rick. I'm like, yeah, that's when fucking Dan Harmon went on the fucking divorce craze.
Yeah.
So maybe it's all right. I went too far. Let's go back.
Maybe they want to reel the character in a little bit, and because like a lot of when you read the fan of the fan base, a lot of people have trouble grasping that like it's really weird.
The bad guy.
That Rick's the bad guy. Like even people are like, oh, a lot of people think they're Rick here, but they're actually Jerry. And like, oh well,
a Jerry would say that.
Yeah, exactly. But like Jerry, other than being like a little bit like sheepish and kind of a
like he's trying to do the right thing. He fucks up, but he's trying to still do the right thing, and he still does like have feelings for his kids and everything like.
Right, he's just not like
it's a fucking cartoon. I'm fucking self-analyzing.
Right, he's a schlub. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the right home.
He's not a fucking horrible character.
Right,
If any, I thought Morty in the beginning was a horrible character. Like for very first season, I didn't care for him.
But like, yeah, Rick is the bad guy. He's like, he will do it, and Morty's realized that, and like he will do anything and step on anyone for any purpose, and it doesn't even have to make sense. It could be,
yeah, because nobody matters to him because they just find another copy of them that
right, exactly, or
that doesn't think he's a piece of shit, or
right, or that fits
I'm fly catching Rick. You could tell by my fly catching hat.
Yeah, exactly. So
I was like, all right, that's
Summer. My concern for your safety is fleeting.
Yeah,
I mean. It was fun, but also at the same time, I was like, where's this episode going? Like, I really don't understand why him and the president were going crazy and one-upping each other. I do like the whole, oh my god, you shrink so slowly, like a 1980s movie.
That was really funny. Here, this is a shirt. I mean, there was some good stuff in there.
It's a pill. Have you tested it for how much cancer it gives you? Like,
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in there. I mean, I feel like this season was definitely like a
not funny.
It had its moments, but not as compared to 1 and 2. Yeah, no.
Apparently, I like the Vindicators episode more than most people.
I love the Vindicators.
I love the Vindicators.
Apparently, a lot of people think it's kind of meh.
A lot of people like the Avengers.
I mean, the Vindicators was funny. Like
it's great.
Yeah.
It's because shoot some 3-pointers.
Yeah.
It's definitely. It just feels like.
I said that he got drunk and it was a fucking nefarious plan. Like it's awesome.
It definitely just shows like you'll like.
Who the fuck is Noob?
It's also like it's a middle finger to the fans who's like, fuck it, you'll watch anything.
Yeah. I kind of love that kind of shit where it's like here's like this big dramatic problem and then like at the end it's like, well, everything's resolved but nothing's resolved because nothing matters.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, that's all the shows. A lot of shows.
It's every cartoon. Yeah. Like every cartoon is muddled by that. Like, well, at least at the end, it'll all go back to normal.
Have you guys even tried watching OKKO yet?
I have not had a chance to.
Yeah, man, just me. Okay, I mean, that show.
I don't have cable.
It's a kids show, but it's got a lot of heart. It got a lot of like he's following around a hero that's clearly Cloud Strife. And the hero is all about leveling. He's like, I gotta level up. And like, he gets to the bad guy.
Now I'm in a wheelchair.
He goes to the bad guy. The bad guy is like, he's like, oh, I thought I should beat you. He's like, I also leveled up. And then they're like,
I do
like leveling too.
I did like Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Ooh, the ending.
Yes.
Yes, the ending.
I'm gonna have a big old Santa Claus beard.
I got married and had a baby. What did you do with your life?
Hope you didn't waste it.
Hope you didn't waste it.
Waiting for a cartoon to come out.
Mwah, the best. The best.
I don't know. Every fan base that gets into this hype mainstream thing is just fucking atrocious and unbearable, man. It's like, ugh.
All right. Well, I mean, I did have a quick question.
No.
Just because I literally had this debate before I came here.
What?
How long would you? What is your minimum time for a binge watch session? What is your maximum time for a binge watch?
Depends on the show.
I was.
What do you consider to be a binge?
Like what? Well, yeah. What would you? What would you consider to be a binge? The whole season, straight through.
Yeah,
straight through.
I did it with Stranger Things. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a binge for me.
Yeah, I think that's probably
how long is that?
8 episodes or I think
at 22 minutes apiece.
No, an hour.
So 8 hours.
So 45 minutes apiece or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5
started at 7 o'clock at night. Was gonna go to sleep, and then I'm like, I can't, and literally my alarm.
Must know.
My alarm went off at 10 minutes after I shut off everything.
I binge watched a season of Lost.
Ugh.
I mean, it was popular at the time. So
was it ever popular?
It was.
I think people just fed into that.
It was always popular.
Was it a dream? It was the dog's dream.
The reason why we brought this up is I was making the argument that you could binge watch Cowboy Bebop the entirety.
Yeah,
and it's not bad. I mean,
you can't. I don't know. Can you actually binge watch anime?
Cowboy Bebop, you can.
27 episodes.
I don't know. I just never done that. Like I've never.
Yeah, I think anime is. I think anime is. You skipped the movie.
It's there,
but it's not canon.
It's there. I'm just saying you can watch it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think anime probably falls under more bingeable than most things.
I could stop. I can easily stop because I know the arc is like, all right, it's 100 episodes.
I don't think you're as weeb as a lot of people.
Because a lot of the anime DVDs came with like 5-episode discs or 3-episode discs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you could binge watch 4 or 5 episodes at once. So like, I don't know. Like to me, I was like, I think you can totally binge, like depending on what its show is. Like I think you can totally binge watch a season in one sitting.
Like Breaking Bad, when everyone's on the hype train on that, I didn't watch it, and then I had 2 seasons to catch up. I caught 2 seasons in a week.
Yeah,
I binged every night.
You can binge watch a whole season of Rick and Morty in an afternoon.
Yeah,
it's 10 episodes.
That's nothing.
It's like 3 hours.
Yeah,
nothing. South Park, you can binge watch in an afternoon. Yeah.
I don't know. There's only so much South Park I could take. It's like a thing like tolerance. After a while, it's like, all right, yeah, Carbon's gonna need an asshole. Okay, whoopie doo. Like,
I mean, people binge watch fucking Game of Thrones all the time.
They're masochists. I don't know.
That's 24 real hours.
That's ridiculous.
Fucking insane.
People binge watch fucking Harry Potter. It's like 2 or 3 days or some shit.
Movies is fucking ridiculous.
Sorry.
Yep, I know we're boring. All right, well, I mean,
no,
all right,
it's just like it hit me. I don't know why.
That's the after show.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
A better note to go out on is binge watch more TV. Binge watch your favorite Golden Saucer.
Binge listen Golden Saucer.
Yeah, hit me up with your recommendations for clips from the first 190 episodes.
The Dookie Shed episode.
Do my homework.
I recommend pizza.
Oh, yeah, I will try to.
Remember that thing that was like a JonTron joke I did?
So what we'll do is we'll just keep.
Me neither.
We'll just keep doing episode 299.
That was an episode about a make believe Latina that was sucking us off. Apparently.
Yeah, we did do that. Yeah,
we did that episode.
We referenced that last week too.
I did.
All right, boys. Done.
Later.